Aloha, Rich Halverson here, and this is ICS321. And today I'd like to go over briefly quiz number 2. And so let me share my screen here. This one. All right, I'm sharing my screen, and so let's go down to, I have quizzes. So here, let me just show you where we are here. I'm going to cover this quiz right here. And so if we go to tests and quizzes, I've extended the due date here, so we actually have till Saturday. And so let's click on this quiz here, and let's see what it looks like. And there's no time limit, and we can submit it 5 times. I added a time, so in case, so everyone's got at least one more chance at this before Saturday at midnight or close to midnight. Okay, so continue assessment. I've kind of started this already. All right, so the first one here is we're supposed to figure out ones which ones of these are equal to each other. They could all be equal. They could not be equal at all, or a couple of them can be equal to each other, or the other two, or whatever. So so we're supposed to down here we're supposed to say which ones are equal to each other. All right. I'm going to turn on this pen feature here. And so I'm going to just go through this. And the way we do it is the rel var is equal if the columns are the same and the rows are the same. Now the columns can be in any order, but it's just that the rows basically have to be the same column by column. So let's just start here. Let's compare. Let's see if A is equal to any of these others. So let's start with SNO equals S1. So that would be Smith 20 London. So SNO equals S1. That's this one. Smith 20 London. Well, that matches. S1 Smith 20 London, and S1 Smith 20 London. Okay, so that record is the same in all 4 of them. Let's go with S2. S2 is Jones 10 Paris. S2 is Jones 10 Paris. S2 is Jones 10 Paris. And S2 is Jones 10 Paris. Okay, that works. How about S3? S3 is Blake 20 Paris. This one is S3 is Blake 30 Berlin. Okay, so A is not, we already know now A is not equal to B. So so it's not going to be, that's not true. Let's see, we're doing Blake 30 Paris. How about this one? S3 is Blake Berlin, Blake 30 Berlin. Okay, that happens to be the same as that. But anyway, we now know that A cannot equal C. So let's get rid of this one option. And then for the last one, it's S3 is Blake 30 Paris. Okay, so that's still in the running. S4 now is Clark 20 London. We don't have to check that one. We already know it's just this one here. Clark 20 London, that works. S5 is Adams 30 Athens. S5 is Adams 30 Athens. Okay, so it looks like A and D are equal. Okay, A and D are equal. And also, we now only have to check to see if B and D are equal, because we know they were equal up to 3, but since we know because A is not equal to B, and A is not equal to C, then you know, we know that B is not equal to A, or B is not equal to D, or C is not equal to D, and C is not equal to A. So anyway, I will leave the rest of that to you. All right, what's the next one? Next. Let me do this first. I don't need to save any of that. Next. Okay, what's next? All right, this one. Make it a little bigger. Okay, so we see this table shown is not a rel var, and we're supposed to identify. And we're supposed to try to turn it into a rel var, and we try to turn it into a rel var by eliminating columns and rows. And you know, there's more solutions to columns and rows that you could eliminate to make this a rel var, but you're only given a choice of these A through J here. So not all the columns and not all the rows are listed there. But let's just start out here with eliminating what columns and rows we know we can get rid of. All right, so we see right now, oh, C3, see, let me turn this on. C3 does not have a name, so we got to get rid of C3. First name, last name, address, cities. Okay, address, there's two addresses here. And so we got to get rid of one of them. Well, let's see, this one, well, C4 or C5, let's see what choices they give us. C5 is listed, C4 is not listed, so it must be C5 we get rid of. Get rid of C5. Oh, so we're going to mark C3 here, and we're going to mark C5 here. Get rid of those two things, and see how many. I think we got to get rid of 5 of them. What else? This R5 has got two first names, so we're going to get rid of that one. So that would be R5. R5. Let's see. We also notice that there's 2 Fred Joneses. There's 2 Fred Joneses. See, these are the same all the way down. And you cannot have two tuples the same. Let's see what else. Let's see. We know that. Let's see. Is this one? Yes, I guess we should know. Everybody knows that an address has a zip code, so we cannot leave that out. So if the record that means that there has to be exactly one attribute, or exactly one value in each for each attribute. So anyway, I think I've given you enough hints now to do. I think I've given you enough hints to complete this quiz. So you have another couple days at the time of this recording, and so I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.